This headlock escape is a little different than the two previous escapes that we've covered. This assumes that we've kind of made a large error in that I've allowed my partner to control my arm. So there's no chance of me getting his back now. Even if he didn't have my head and he just had my arm, I couldn't move onto his back. So I'd rather that elbow have already been on the ground. So I've made a big mistake. One of the things I'm going to do here is lock him up and lock his body to mine. I need to run toward him, get my body underneath him, big bridge up, take it onto his shoulders and across to the other side. Now, this is not what it seems. It seems like a power move. The trick is I'm not pulling David onto my body. His right shoulder is already on the other side of my body. So as long as I lift him on the correct angle to take his weight onto his own shoulder before I roll him over, I won't feel the weight. So it's really about big bridge and then roll, not just a roll. So you'll notice that these moves are a great chance for you to learn about angles. If I just pull David left onto my body, nothing's going to happen. So I run toward him, get my body underneath him, and then I lift him up. His right shoulder's already over this side. So I lift him up onto that shoulder, his weight has not come on my body, and then I roll him over. At that point, I post out because I don't want him to drag me over again in the same position. Then I mount on top, establish my side mount, establish my frame, apply my weight. Right. But it's really important to get the angles, and all of these core basic moves or techniques that we're teaching you are a delivery system for the principles and concepts that underpin all of what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is about. So it's important to understand in these movements. I remember when I first learnt these headlock escapes back in the mid 80s, late 80s, it was my first exposure to angles. You know how important angles were. It's not just about these moves. So some moves will tell you about the rotation and the correct angles you want and what leverage is being used. Other moves like this will teach you more about correct angles and all those sorts of things. Understanding the geometry of the move, which angles you're going for, understanding the leverage behind the move. These kind of things are giving you skills that are just going to make life a lot easier down the track.